Woo-wee! On this episode, we are going to be unboxing the Avengers Infinity War Machine Mark IV. Man, special edition. Hello folks, Denobi2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on a visual tour. Oh, finally, I'm off today. I get to savor and enjoy the unboxing of this Mark IV. Got this last week, and from my last video, you guys know I was busy constructing the flight stand that will house or support this Mark IV. Let's look at this artwork here. Look at that. This is really nice. This is the fourth incarnation. I have them all. War Machine 1, 2, 3, and number 4. This is the Sideshow exclusive, which includes the corpse of the Outrider box. It's nice. It's a nice, good-looking box there. Same artwork that's been used with the Infinity War line. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the one character that did not get that 1/6 scale magnet box treatment that was released earlier in the year, where you were able to get the actual Hot Toys box in a magnetic toy form. All right, now let's. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I promise not to get all emotional about this.
You'll damage the armor.
Look, here's the thing. This is an extremely impressive figure. I love the War Machine line. If there's one thing when it comes to Hot Toys, and again, you guys know I love the whole die-cast line from Hot Toys. They've been doing this for a while, and they've been doing a very phenomenal job. Look at the digital camo print on that. That's incredible. I'm assuming it's painted on. I can't imagine that's a decal on there. Let's look at the head really quick here. Nice sculpt. It looks different, but I want to say it's a recycled sculpted head from the Civil War suit. So I'm not sure. I want to pull it out. Let me get this here. Let's do a little bit of comparison. Okay, see, that's what I thought. So it is a reused sculpt, but the paint application looks like it's been tweaked. It looks like with the Civil War suit, he had a tan, and this one here he doesn't. So it is a little bit more of a lighter tone paint application. That's okay though. I won't be using it though. I'll be using the lighted pip heads. Oh, look at that. Mask is really nice underneath that faceplate there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, with my display, I'll be using the actual battery version where the lights are lit up. So the head sculpt don't need that. Let's do a little bit of the unpacking here. I love it. The printing on this is incredible. I'm really curious how they were able to pull this off. This isn't hand painted. This is maybe it was, I don't know, laser etched printed, because the digital camo print on this is pretty impressive. Very nice. I can't imagine that being done by hand. They must have used some sort of clever printing technique on that suit, but it's really nice, and it's consistent throughout the suit. Really is nice. I'm just testing out the joints, making sure everything is up to par. You guys know that when you buy from Sideshow, you have 30 days. If there's any type of defect or anything wrong with the figure, you are able to return it. There's one thing about Sideshow is that their customer service is pretty spot on when you're dropping this type of bills on these figures here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making sure everything works. The joints are good. There's nothing serious enough for me to repackage this back into the box. So everything looks great. It really does. I love this back though. That whole that armor in the back looks really nice. Little flap in the belly there to help with the articulated joint. And let's look at the feet. Let's look at the guy. I gotta say something. This suit feels extremely heavy. So very nice. If I had to guess, it's definitely well below. I mean, well above 70% die-cast on this, because it's really nice. It's really heavy. Getting a little plastic on there. Let's look at the accessories really quick. You get the 3 pairs of hands. I already know what I'm going to be doing. Posing. It's going to be in flight mode, so I will be using the flight repulsor hands, which is this one right here. I typically will use the articulated hands. I always prefer the articulated fingers, just because I feel you can get more range as far as pulsability and whatnot. But for this one, nope, he's going to be in flight mode, so I definitely want flight mode. A little missile firing wrist. I won't be using that. Let's look at the back cannon, because this is just an incredible piece. I had to add the sound effects because, I mean, that's what was going through my head, is like, I want to see this thing fire. I want to see this thing fire bullets, not lasers, because I'm sure this is more of a laser cannon, but man, that machine gun turret from the first suit is still one of my favorite back cannons. But this is nice, though. Look at the detail on that. Yeah, Hot Toys did a phenomenal. There's a little piece of foam stuck in there, which I'll remove later on. But this is nice. I'm in awe. I really love this back cannon. This is really nice. And then I guess it pops off so that you can slip it on there. So if you don't want to pose the back cannon, you don't have to. It slips on right there. It's held on with tension, so you can snap it on there. I'm gonna have mine in full battle combat mode, so I'm just kind of showing you folks what it looks like when it's just attached to the back. A little bit of neck plastic on there. Let's get that out of there. Pull that out, and yeah, this is nice. I'm curious about the weight, so I'm gonna stop right now, and I want to see what this thing weighs at. 284, close to 3 pounds. 284 pounds, and then I'm gonna switch it over to the kilograms for you international folks out there who are kind of curious to see what this weighs at. It is 128 kilograms. All right. And let's put the Civil War suit, and 126. So the Mark IV weighs more than the Civil War suit, and it looks like the Mark I weighs the heaviest at 1.31 kilograms. That's pretty damn impressive. So if you guys are wondering, the Mark I, the reissued die-cast Mark I War Machine, is the heaviest out of all of them. And if you're curious about the Mark II, the one we don't talk about, it weighs right under 2 pounds. So it's out of the 4 suits, it's the lightest. So the heaviest would be the Mark I, and then the lightest would be the Mark II. All right, let's get back to the unboxing. I had to check. Always love to know what these suits weigh. And let's get the instructions. I'm not going to waste you folks' time with the instructions, but I want to look at the additional accessories here. I want to look at that outrider there. They did a really, look at that scarred, charred, steak, medium well outrider. It's kind of gory there. I want to pull that out there. This is nice. This is the special edition. This is what you get with the special edition. You get the half corpse of the outrider, which you can pose with the base. I'll be using this. I like the charred remains of the outrider. Base looks really nice. It's nothing special. It's the same old Avengers Infinity War with the artwork that you can use. I won't be using that. You guys know I built the flight stand. I will be using these batteries. Absolutely, get to decide. And little gold pellet bullets here. These are, I will attach these at the end of the video. Those are his shoulder little missiles. Right, those are his front shoulder missiles, and that is the open canopy armory bullet thingamajig. I have no idea what that's called. It's just part of his armory, folks. Bear with me here. Absolutely, I'll be using all the little arms and all that stuff. And this is my first impression. Wanted to make sure that my flight stand can support its weight, and it works just fine, and it looks beautiful. Looks really nice. This is tough. This is tough when you're collecting the iron suits and you have to nitpick, and it's hard. It really is hard, because if you don't jump on the pre-order, if you don't get this right away, you end up suffering the wrath of the secondary market. And the War Machine suits always go up in value, folks. It is what it is. This is a beautiful suit, beautiful figure, and it has a lot of posability potential. I'm just testing out the Outriders base there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it. Testing out the waist articulation. That's really important. Making sure I like that. I like how it kind of expands and it contracts. And that was the chest plate that flung right out. And for shame on Hot Toys for not adding little bit more detail to underneath the chest plate there. That looks kind of pathetic. So they -1 point for that. In fact, I never ever want to see underneath that chest plate again. For shame on them. I have become a pro swapping out these batteries, pulling out my electric micro drill. If you guys want your own micro drill, link on my Amazon at the bottom of this video. You can get your very own, and make sure those batteries are testing those out, because I love using the micro drill. Makes my unboxings so much more pleasant. Let's get that arc reactor powered up. And I was forced to look at the instructions because I wasn't sure exactly where the back battery compartment was. And they cleverly hid it and designed it with a plastic flap right on the left side, because I was like, where the hell is it? It's like, always use your nails, your fingernails, that way you don't damage the plastic. And get that out of there, or scratch the paintwork. Pop that there. Uses 3 batteries. You guys know I'm only going to get like 10 to 15 minutes worth of power supply, but I want to get some nice cool shots for you folks. I want to see what this thing looks like fully powered and operational. Look at those chest lights. Those are badass. Those are cool. That's really nice. Very, very nice. Definitely am going to be swapping out the arm cannons. Let's get that, but I want to power it up. Again, this is where Hot Toys just shines. The way they're able to hide these battery compartments with the suit. It always blows me away. And it changes every time. You would think that they would use the exact same spot on the arm, but no, they always tend to change the battery compartments depending on the suit, from what I gathered. Pop that on there, make sure that works. And since I'm swapping out the batteries, I'm going to be attaching the flight hands on there and the arm cannons on there too. I want to get that. Might as well just knock that out since I'm swapping out batteries. And then I want to look at the back again. I want to kind of test the articulated options of these butterfly flaps, because that's the cool part about this suit. That's what makes it really, really neat. Makes it really kind of pop and shine. That's nice. You know, when you're in battle mode and you're activating your back armory, getting ready to fire the napalms at the Outriders, trying to break through that force field. Those are magnetic. That pops in right there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty easy. Again, just use your finger. I just tend to use my fingernails. And let's add the secondary arm cannon underneath the arm. I had to take a second there because each arm cannon goes on the left and right arm. I'll make sure that's right. And then the back cannon. This is cool. I'm gonna adjust that there. A little bit of trick there, and it's held by tension. You just want to make sure you pose it just right. There you go. That back cannon looks really cool. Maybe one day they'll include sound effects, because I just want to hear it. Just want to hear those machine gun bullets or laser bullets or whatever it fires. I want to say it was shooting lasers, wasn't it? Shoulder missiles, gold tipped. That's probably Hammer Tech. Hammered the ex-wife little missiles coming out of its shoulder, and very nice. And I think it's ready for a little bit of montaging going on. What do you folks think? Now it's time to give my war machine its final home. I've added a stretchy little fabric band that I'm going to hide underneath its waist. This is going to be its safety anchor. When I attach it to the flight stand, I want to make sure that it is secure and it does not slip off. I do live in Las Vegas, and we are prone to earthquakes, so I don't want my heavy war machine to kind of slip off those clips and fall off. Again, what's really nice is that because the arm, the flight stand arm is black, it helps create the illusion that my war machine is in flight mode. Well, folks, that is it. Like, subscribe, leave your comments below, and I really appreciate you watching me enjoy and savor my war machine Mark IV.